Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi guys, how are you doing today? In today's video, we are learning about comments in C++. So what's the benefit from knowing or just using comments? There are actually different answers for this. So the main reason actually is just to make your code more readable. If you spend some time and get back to your code, you will find it more readable to you because you added some comments to it. So you explain what's going on, in some block of codes. And at the same time, it will be more readable for others. So if you're coding with other people as a team, so in this case, you will be needing some explanations and why you did this here and there. So you just need to make it more obvious, especially with the terms and with the names of the variables. Sometimes it's not that clear. If you add comment to it, it will be more easy for them to understand. But this is another thing to just add to it is just that you have to make your variable names more clear. You don't have to actually add comments to it, but if there's something necessary going on and you just want others to know exactly what's been happening, so you can add comment to it, and in that case it would be easy for them to understand, or for you, as we said, if you get back to it after a week or so. So now I just we're trying to use comments and see for ourselves how we can use it. We have two different comments. So there is single line comment and multiple line comment. So let's learn about them. So let's see now our code here is just very basic. You can see we just added the library of iOS stream for the input and the output, so we can execute our code here. And we just added in the main scope here one line of code, as you can see. So just see out, it means print out this line which says welcome. Okay, you can add anything here. And if you can see here, I added \n, which means new line, and this one at the end because I want two lines after this one. So any kind of code after this, it will be executed after the second line. Okay, let's see now how it looks first. Okay, you see now, so there is a line before, that's the one here, and there are one here. We just added a one, and anything else would be added in the second line here. Okay, let's see now how we can use comments in this code. So let me just add some phrases here so it could be more easy for you to distinguish this. So if I say see out, okay, this is my YouTube channel. Okay. What else? Let me add, see out. Today is a good day. Okay. Okay, don't judge my sentences here. You can add anything you wanted. Okay. So if I print this, let's see now if I executed this. Okay, so it actually printed every sentence that I ask the C++ to print, obviously. So this is my YouTube channel, and the other one is today is a good day. So if I added a comment, so how you can add a comment to something, you just add 2 forward slashes. That's it. In front of any other thing that you're trying to add now. So if you add 2 forward slashes and say, this is in the opening, statement. Okay. Yeah, this way. Okay. So now I just added, I'm just explaining what's this. So this is my YouTube channel. So this is the opening statement. Okay. Okay. About this one, I just want to add maybe another line here. So if I say, what's your mood today? So this one I would not be commenting. So here I would say, so I'm asking about the mood. So asking about the mood. So now I'm explaining, in green color here, if you see, because if I added 2 forward slashes, it will be greened by itself, and it means this is a comment. This is not showing while executed. So if I executed this, you would not see those 2 green lines because it's, gathered with those 2 forward slashes, and it means it's just something that you see in your code, but it's not showing while executed. Let's see now. So as you can see here, this is my YouTube channel, nothing before it, because this is like a comment for you. Today is a good day. I did not, add anything here. What is your mood today? So asking about the mood, but it did not show here, right? Okay, so this is the first type of commenting. It's, as you might already know. So this is something that you add to you so you can actually know exactly what's going on. Let's say integer x. Okay, and that's maybe a number or something. Okay, and you just want to add explaining for this. So you can say x means age. Okay, so now I'm describing actually what x is. But I do not really suggest that you're doing this because, if you name a variable, you can actually make the name obvious by itself, so you don't have to add comments for everything that you write, because this is not a good sign that you're a good developer. At the end of the day, if you really want to be a good one, you just have to limit your comments and to just make things obvious on its own. The comments, you just need it for certain things. So how can we use multi-line comments? So I need to add 1 forward slash and asterisk. Okay, so in this case, see, it's actually added, the end part by itself. So if you just add, those 2 symbols, now you can add multi-line comments. Maybe you just need to explain, about the project here, or just adding some sentences that it's, I don't know, like what's the type of thing that you want to explain, but you can say maybe this is my first program. I want to share with you the benefit of commenting in C++. See now? So I can add more lines in this case. It's not like using just one, single line like this one. So if you just want to use or type one line, you just add 2 forward slashes. If you want to add multiple lines, you add 1 forward slash and asterisk in this case. So this is the 2 types of comments. At the same time, if I execute my code, it would not show there. It's just something that you see while you're coding. Here's another thing that we can add to this. So is it just only an explanation that I can comment, or can I comment, lines of code? Let's say I just don't want this statement here, welcome. I just don't want it to show now. Maybe I will work on a better formatting welcome phrase. So I just don't want it to show right now. So I can comment it. See, just adding 2 forward slashes. So now, should it be shown? Okay, so it doesn't show, as you can see here, right? So if you comment any block of code, it means that it would not be showing at all unless you just commenting it out, like this one. And I can do this, to any type of code. If I have functions, if I have, like here, variables here, so I want to just comment this out. So in this case, this, variable would not be used. It's like it's not even there unless I just commenting out. So here's another example how to use comments, but in this case, I'll show you how you can use shortcuts for commenting and commenting out any line of code. So in this case, if we have this code, so I included, a string library. I declare a variable from the type of string and call it name. And I have this line of code here, what's your name? Asking the user, see out, and then getting the answer. And we have learned this, this line of code right here in a separate video before. So if you don't know what's this actually doing, it's just getting the full name of the user if they ask for, like any type of text that it has multiple or spaces in between, so we can have it full here. And then I have system pause, so I can pause the execution before the end. Okay, so now I want to see like the outcome. So the outcome here would be, what's your name? Let's say Maher Ali Jabir. So let's say now I want to comment all this thing. I don't want it to show at all. So I can use, this simple right here. So this is commenting out the selected lines, as you can see. Okay, so because it's multiple lines, as you can see, we used / with ostracot, right? If I wanted to just uncomment those lines, I just, click on this simple right here. See? And now it's uncommented. You can use actually keyboard shortcuts. So you can hit Control K C. See, now it comments every single line. And if I want to uncomment those lines, I just hit Control K U. Well, this is really, unique. At the same time, it's really easy to do. So for me now, it's like a piece of cake that I just, comment in and uncomment those, whether it's one line, single line, or multiple lines. You just wait for adding, adjusting, the code, and then use the previous code. And it's really helpful if you use functions, as we will know about, inshallah, in the future videos. Well, thanks for joining me today, and I wish that you've learned something. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and see you in the next video.